What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And as we get closer to the ghost of Madden, a lot of you guys are very concerned with Rich Gannon's price, which has come down a lot over the last day. He was released yesterday. He was selling for as high as 1.5. People were going crazy. Obviously, he's the first QB to be able to get Hot Route Master and Gunslinger, so everybody was going crazy. But this is what I want you guys to understand. The way that EA Sports set this whole situation up with the Chill Factor rewards, it pretty much gives us insight into what's going on. So we have to understand a few things, right? The way that they did it, they're going to unlock the next tiers on Monday, 12/21, right? I don't know how they're going to continue to proceed to do it. It is very weird the way that they did do it, though, because they should have allowed us to unlock stuff as the chill factor increased. And it looks like they kind of dropped the ball on it, because you can see I'm at 13 out of 5. So they owe us a lot of different things that are inside of these chill factor rewards. So many of you guys that have a decent chill factor, you're going to be due an out of position player. And then when you get that out of position player, you're going to also be due a Nat 92 to 94 Ghost of Madden player. So it's pretty much giving you guys insight into that. And the reason that I feel that it's very important to let you guys understand the utilization of your coins during these time periods is because I don't think that we should all just be buying all these bundles willy-nilly. We all have the players that we would like. We all have the players that we enjoy using. But it's not just the fact of, just going out there and just, spending money on the bundle. Like all of us pretty much you guys have been riding with me for a long time. You guys know my weakness is Randy Moss, right? Randy Moss is somebody I'm going to absolutely buy a bundle for. The Pat Goddess coming out of, she's coming out of retirement. We going all in. But that's just for Randy Moss. It shouldn't be that for a guy like Rich Gannon. So let me explain to you guys what's going on. Right now inside the sets, it is absolutely ridiculous the price that's going on right now. And I got news for you. It was a lot worse when he first dropped. Realistically speaking, these 89s, right? They're going for like 200 and change. It's absolutely stupid. Now look, you can wait it out and get the card and then lose whatever the value is, and then they're going to probably drop another quarterback right before this promo's over. Maybe John Elway, something like that. That gives you a strong archetype and is also additionally able to get Hot Route Master, but for cheaper. See, that's the thing that's interesting about it. Sometimes the patience issue is something that many of us have problems with, but you have to understand, once these cards start to drop, like say for instance they drop Justin Herbert, Ghost of Madden Future, right? And you want to grab that dude because he has the archetype that you need and he's suitable, 99 throw power, Hot Route Master, all that good stuff, and he can hold you over until these prices come down or you get the QB that you want for your theme team. You just saved so much. But again, I understand the infatuation of going after it, but you want to be a little bit patient now because everything that's going to be getting released during the week of Christmas is going to be OP. Remember also that this promo actually ends January 4th, so there's still going to be stuff like lingering in, like that Stephon Gilmore. I tweeted it out, I put it on Instagram, I put it on Facebook. Many of you guys that are Patriot fans were very excited. Some Bill theme teams, you wanted that Stephon Gilmore. Just keep in mind, he's a 96 speed with chems. So the reason that I point that out is to kind of give you guys the understanding that you don't really know what you're going to get out of it, because all the receivers are so fast right now, including Deion Sanders out of position. If you're running around with a 96 speed corner, you're probably going to get burnt deep. You're going to have to be very careful with the zone coverages that you play, and you're going to probably have to help those corners out because it's being geared up for Randy Moss's drop to destroy the game. So that's where we are with it right now. So look, for me, I chose the Raiders theme team at the right time, but still, with everything that's available, and I have Rich Gannon powered up to a certain point, I'm still not going crazy over it because I know that I'm going to have more opportunity to be able to get him later if I still want him, because Culpepper's still playing well. Like it's not like Culpepper's garbage and it's like, yo, dude, like I gotta get rid of him. He makes some bad throws every now and again, but he's not like, he's not that bad. Let me just say that. So with the way that everything is right now, you building your team, if you start to invest in a quarterback like Rich Gannon right now for a ridiculous amount of coins, if you have the coin currency and you don't mind the loss, this doesn't apply to you. I got viewers that just spend racks on racks on racks, but because I have a responsibility to make sure you guys understand, like, look, this is the way the game works. This is how you get free stuff. This is how you maintain and do sets. I'm going to let you guys know the way that I am going to do it. So putting together the Raiders theme team, I told you guys I got rid of the 49ers. A lot of you 49er fans were raging at me, yo, what's up? Well, the basis of it is defensively, I had to get faster at the cornerback position. Charles Woodson, 99 overall, 98 speed, all that good stuff. He's a monster. There's other cards that are similar, but right now he's that dude, and he's going to continue to be really good. And then we don't have an issue because when Rod Woodson gets his next card, it's going to be on Namdi. We still have other players that we can easily upgrade that are Raiders and also 49ers. So that's why the switch was kind of seamless, and it didn't really cause a lot of issues because it's like they played for all these teams. It doesn't really matter. If I wanted to go back to the 49ers, it wouldn't be that much of a hassle. It wouldn't cost as much. So that's the big deal right there, right? So look, as we start to gauge up and get ready for Ghost of Madden, many of you guys are saying, all right, so look, what if they give us a card that's outside of our theme team that's really good and it's a card that we want? The answer is very, very simple. Deion Sanders, right? This EA put this out purposely, and by the way, this is one of the best out-of-position cards ever. If you know a better out-of-position card, including like Calvin Johnson free safety, well, maybe, yeah, you might get me with that. Because Calvin Johnson free safety, when he first came out, was kind of OP. But I think based on the time that we're in and we know how important the route runner archetype is, I think, in my opinion, this is the best out-of-position player. Please feel free to write down your, write in the comments, please, who is the best out-of-position player you've ever played with? Because right now, I think he's more impactful for this Madden than than Calvin Johnson free safety was at that time. That's just my opinion because route technician is so important and ridiculous. It's crazy. So if they do release a Ghost of Madden player that you like, it is within your realm to go ahead and grab it. And I guarantee you, it's going to be a lot cheaper than Rich Gannon. So all this Rich Gannon hype, many of you guys, you guys tweeted at me, you guys left messages all over the place, Instagram, whatever. Yo, Gmi, I bought him for 1.5. Is that good? No. No, dude. No, it's not good. Because it's no way that card maintains its value. Now, we're all going to buy cards or utilize cards that are going to lose value, but not as fast as that card. Because everybody is going to start to get other QB choices as the year ends. EA is not just going to put out one QB to end the year. We all know that. EA is trying to make bank, and this is the time of the year where they put everything out there because just like you guys, it's a lot of newer viewers that I'm getting to the channel that are starting to understand MUT, and what's going to happen is you are going to be forced to actually spend money to get your team formidable because you're going to go out into a game and somebody's going to beat the brakes off you. And that's the way EA gets you. They get you like, all right, you want to win? Go get this card. We can't play that game. That is a very, very dangerous game to play. This is why we steadily maintain our team and we go ahead and add pieces here and there. So, looking at this Deion, yes, he is not part of my theme team, but he is very impactful with what he brings to the table. So if there's a Ghost of Madden player that's going to be released that's not part of your theme team, it doesn't matter if he's extremely impactful. And then the speed makes sense because a lot of people went Dallas Cowboys theme team for Deion. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I can't really gauge it because a 99 speed, 99 excel Deion with route tech for 2, it seems to be very, very good. Like, if we're being honest about it, Tyreek Hill getting, route tech for 3 as opposed to 2, every AP is serious business. We only get 10. So it makes sense if you wanted to go all out right now and take advantage of it to go to a Cowboys theme team. Plus you got Lance Allworth. He would jump up to a 98 speed. So there are perks to it, but you lose a lot in the process. So what are we supposed to do? Like, what is the ultimate plan right now? What do I want you guys to understand? Don't panic. Don't go after these cards when they're that highly priced because very few cards are going to maintain their value. So hear me out with this as well. When I sold Sean Taylor, right? And you guys are like, yo, bro, he's so good. He sold this, he sold that. His price dropped already from where he was when I sold him. So look, let me go ahead and show you guys what's going on to let you guys understand the MUT market. If Sean Taylor was like Sean Taylor back when he caused fumbles in Madden 20 and all that stuff like that, it would be a different ball game. Other than him having 99 zone, he's just as good as many of the other free safeties that are available. Like Eddie Jackson, all these guys, they're pretty much the same thing. 99 zone is 99 zone. So it doesn't really matter that you have Sean Taylor as opposed to Eddie Jackson. They're going to do the same things. Like, they're not going to cause a fumble when they hit somebody, and it's going to be really stupid. So look, when you go down to his price and we start to look at some of the stuff that's going on, he's back up to 415. Earlier, he was down to 365. And then his 95 overall card is still at the same rate, like around the 440. But you're gonna start to get snipes in these areas because within the next 2 weeks, when you're able to get his card for free, it's going to have a dramatic impact on what you're ultimately trying to do. So you can get your coins now and just chill out with players that are already on your theme team, or use the Snow Beast Eddie Jackson, whichever way you prefer it. It doesn't really matter. But my full objective is to let you guys understand what you're getting yourselves into. So already, for the fact that at the time that he came out, he was at like 34, you know, it was 34,000, 36, whatever. Now it's down to as low as 22 for each card. So if you wanted to go through the sets and snipe, you would actually be able to create his card right now for 500K and sell it back for about 800 if you wanted to really like dabble and lurk it. And that's what happens. People realize and they look at it and they're like, hold on, this guy, like the individual cards are reducing in value, so that means that the actual MasterCard, they're going to start to dwindle in value as well. The problem is a lot of people don't want to go through doing the set and using the 32 cards and all that mania. You know, it's maniacal, dude. I've done it a couple times. I had to do it for Warren Sapp because his power-up wasn't on the auction block. But it starts to become very tedious where you got to keep doing 32 cards, this and that. So with the way that that's going to work out, many of you guys that already sold them after I sold them, you're going to be able to complete them back for a lot cheaper. And that's the name of the game. That's how you really become successful in MUT. Spend the least amount of money and make the most amount of, you know, product and coin by utilizing what you have on your team. Now remember, EA Sports kind of gypped us a little bit, because we're going to have an extended Series 3 when they should have dropped Series 4 already, and that cost us a lot. For those of us that's been holding those Nat 90s and stuff in our binder, like myself, they really cost us a lot. So they went out of their way to make sure that they're going to make a lot of money, right? We can't just feed into that. Like, I have all these 90s that are Nats. I've been trying to get rid of them. Like, it's crazy. And we can't do anything until after the promo. So there's a lot of opportunity for us there. We just can't force ourselves to just go in and say, you know what, I'm going to do this because he's a brand new card. Be patient, relax. Everything is going to be okay, bro. Trust me when I tell you, prices are going to drop on certain cards and you're going to have to act fast, but they will drop, and they are going to release other cards that may be able to fill in for a lot cheaper value than what's currently available. So I would step away and avoid the Rich Gannon hype for now. Lurk the set. See if somebody puts him up for cheap if you want to get it done that way, but he's not worth $1 million to 1.5 mil. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying NFL Sunday. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.